Hi everyone, welcome back. Well, I was hoping to stay in my chocolate brown for the month of February, but the pink is just calling my name, especially after making my dividers and things that are all spring and light and pretty. Not that this isn't a pretty binder, but just I'm craving the pink. So I have both my vintage Aurora, my pink vintage Aurora from 2018 or 2017. The chocolate brown is from 2018. And then I have my Anna, my pink Anna binder. Now this came with 1-inch rings. I took them out because I always swap out my 1 1/4 inch rings to go in here. If you've been with me for a while, you know my issue with the Anna binder is with the bigger rings, and when my binder is full, it's quite a struggle for me to snap it closed, and so therefore it often just stays open, which isn't a huge deal. I just love this shade of pink. I love this shade of pink as well, but this is like a pale, it's a pale pink, and oh, I just love, love, love this color. But then I look at this binder and I think this binder is perfection. Like it's my favorite binder. My absolute favorite binder is the pink vintage Aurora, and the vintage Aurora in general. Like my chocolate brown is also a vintage Aurora. I just love the stitching. I love the strap. It's just, oh, perfection. So what I'm going to do is I will put the rings in here just to test it out. I'm going to put everything in and then I will test it out to see how it does with my slimmer dashboards. So if you're going to be switching out your rings, you need a hex key, and it's the 2mm one. That's the one that fits in the holes for your rings. Okay, the rings are in. Look how pretty that is with the gold. Oh, I love it. I mean, the hardware on this is silver and the hardware here is silver. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, I prefer it all to be gold, but what do you do? Okay, so let's try this. Okay, so I have everything in here and it closes perfectly. Now that's before a pen, right? So when I put my pen in, that's what makes it bulky. Like it makes it harder to close, but oh, isn't this just stunning? I love how light it is. So I'm not sure if this is the dashboard that I will keep. This is from Jane's Agenda. It says the best is yet to come. It came in a subscription from January of 2023. And it just, oh, I love it. It's stunning with the gold foil. But anyhow, so that's in there for now. And then here's my first tab, which is goals. Okay. So I've got all my goals in there. And yeah, you guys have seen this. Okay, and then this next one is my CEO section. I made these recently. I did an Instagram reel. I don't know if I posted it on my YouTube. I may have. in a YouTube short to show how I made these, but I got the idea from Planner Babe on Instagram who did it, and right away I was like, I need to do that. And I just love these. Just such a nice way to add memories to your planner without bulking it up. I have two more that I don't think I transferred over. Let me find them. Here they are. So I have these ones as well. They're just kind of some favorite memories. So that's our cottage. Being at the lake is our absolute favorite place to be, and that's us watching the moon rise. And that was a happy surprise when we bought our cottage, because we don't get the sunsets. We get the moon rises on where our lake is. And we didn't know that when we bought the cottage. We just knew we didn't get sunsets because it's more south. What is it? The lake that does. So where we live, we're in Ontario. We're pretty close to, like, we're a couple hours away from Lake Huron, and we're a couple hours away from Lake Erie. So our cottage is on Lake Erie. So Lake Huron gets the sunsets, and Lake Erie does not get sunsets, but we get moon rises. But I didn't even think about that. And the first time I saw the moon rising over the horizon, I was like, what is this? It was so magical. So anyways, that's just one of our favorite memories, getting a picture as the moon is rising. And then this is where we live. We have an amazing forest, and this is us going for a hike in the fall, and the sun was shining just right, and so I took a picture of our shadows holding hands. Anyways, so I'm going to add those here. Just some happy memories. Okay, so that's that. Look at these dashboards. Aren't they just so pretty? Okay, so this is my CEO section. There's my first subfolder. I just love how this looks with the pink, this pale pink binder. That's my other subsection, which is social media. Okay, and then this section here is schedule. And I put an adhesive pocket on the back, and I'm going to decorate. I'm going to make my planning task cards and decorate with the matching stickers so that everything is matchy-matchy. And then my first subsection is to take me to the current month. And then the next one is to take me to the current week. And then this one here is my today page marker. I made it higher so that it was easy to find. Oh, I just love that. How pretty to look at that every single day. Okay, and then this is my notes section. So this is just notes on anything. And then this is stats, all things like real estate stats. And then my projects. And then my folder. I also made this to float around through my planner because I write in fountain pen. Oh, that bent. I write in fountain pen, so if I need to close my binder before the ink is dried, I'll put this in between so that it doesn't smudge onto the next page. And then this is a folder that I made to put my stencils and things like that. Okay, so actually, I'll just put this in here. So let's see, once I have a pen, and this is, I feel like it's pretty, like this is pretty good because the dividers that all the dividers are made out of vellum, so they're very thin. So there's not a whole lot of bulk. And you know it's bulky when you open it and if the front page lifts, which it does in the chocolate brown with these dividers, because these are scrapbook paper that I laminated. Although they're stunning and they're gorgeous, and I've loved using them the last month and a half. When I open my binder, they lift up. So all right, oh, this cream pen looks really good in this binder. So let's see, how can I, you know what? That's pretty good. In past setups, I've had to really pull to make the snap go in alignment, and I don't have to pull at all. That is, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, you guys. I was thinking I'm gonna set this up and I'm gonna have to take everything out and move into the pink Vintage Aurora because of the bulk. Now let's get some stuff in the pocket. So I have two pockets currently. I made this one, and then this is from the Dollar Tree. It was a big envelope that I cut down and made into an envelope. So I have stickers. So what I've been noticing is I'm carrying stickers around thinking, oh, I'm going to use these, and then I don't use them. And so they're creating unnecessary bulk. So I'm just going to go through, so stickers and sticky notes and note paper and things like that, and decide like, what do I actually need on the day to day? And I'm going to add those to my folder. So I definitely want my stencils. Those are a must. As far as my routine cards, I'm not looking at these on a daily basis. I know what my routines are, so I think I'm gonna pack those away. Never used these in the last month and a half. So those aren't coming. I did use these. These are just notes for when I'm like posting videos and things like that. So yeah, having some note paper, that's not gonna bulk up my planner. Everyone say hello to Tyler.
What's up, planner folk?
She might have them in her room, or they might still be in the dryer.
Okay, next one.
My son came in to ask me a question. Okay, so yeah, I think I will keep just a couple sheets of these. My stencils. I am gonna keep this. This is notes that I was keeping for my stats, like how many, this is the first 2 weeks of January, how many of my contacts came from follow-up. You know what, actually, oh, I'm loving how easy this is to flip because it's so thin. Oh, I forgot how amazing that feels. Yeah, so I don't need this actually because I have all of January right here. 144 follow-up calls, 4 leads out of my 250 contacts. So we're good. So I don't need that. All right. I do use these succulent circles. These are from Paper Panda. She doesn't have these anymore. I've checked her website. And when I bought these, I stocked up. I bought like 20 of these because this color palette is my palette. So I do use those often enough on my in my monthly. I don't really use I mean, I've used a couple of these. I've got the coffee ones, the book ones, and these house ones for, I don't know. They're called mortgage, but I wouldn't use them for mortgage. I would use these for, I'm a real estate agent, so yeah, maybe when I sell a house, basically. So I am gonna keep those in there, because that's fun. It's a fun way to document when I've sold a house. The coffee stickers, I think I will leave those in there, but the workout ones and the book ones, I mean, nah. I do like these that I got at the planner conference when's the last time I went? 2022? And this is from one of the vendors that was there, Hubman Chub Girl photo icons. They have a lot of cute stickers. I sometimes use these cameras to document when I'm filming for work. So I'll keep those for now. I think that's all I need, and that is good. I don't want this to get bulky. I have these stickers because I have been finding that I have been referencing this more and more, and I like to know what month I'm on. So I did take these green like leaves from here and stuck them down there. So I'm thinking I will use these throughout the year and just put a pretty sticker on the month. So that's why I have those, so I didn't forget what stickers I'm using. So I don't know if I want to put these in here. No, they're too big. So I will keep them on me. Okay. I think that is fine for that. I mean, it's kind of sad to say goodbye to these beautiful, but I can use them again. I will save them. I really like this. This came from that same envelope that I bought from Dollar Tree. I think it was at 8.5 by 11, because I also have a black and white same one. One of them was a smaller envelope, and one of them was, I think this was the 8.5 by 11. But anyways, I also was able to make a dashboard, and it's a pocket, so I can put stuff in it. So I'm not sure if I want that in there. Does that match my vibe here? I mean, I guess it could, but I don't need it, so no. Nope. Let's not make this something else. And I do have this to buy in inbox. And I'm gonna keep these because I do find times like I wanna write something down, but it doesn't go in a specific section yet. And then I'm like, oh, I don't have anywhere to write it. So the question is where do I put it? Maybe in the notes. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? I don't need I know a lot of people will have a section just for inbox, and I don't need that. I have it to buy. It's more like, maybe I should change it. Sometimes it is like when I'm out and about, I just need a place to write down what I need to buy. And then there's other times that it's like a wish list. So it's kind of a combination of the two. But I do have a brain dump notebook where I just put all that stuff in. So I'll write it here while I'm out and about. And then when I get home, I transfer it over. Okay, so definitely want my ruler. I use this quite a bit. And I love having lace in my planner. So this will go here. It's just a piece of acetate. I glued lace onto a piece of acetate and just add some, you know, very girly. This one here, so with the vintage Aurora, it's a little bit different. So this lace I had on this side, and then this one here I had on this side. I just glued it onto a piece of paper, and it's the same height as this slip pocket. So you didn't see the paper. So I'm not sure if there's gonna be a spot for it in this binder. Nope, so I'll put that away. And I do like my reading list and this little bookmark. It's an etched, can you see that? This is from Crafty Brina. She's in the UK, and I have quite a few items from her. They're so pretty. So I will put that there with my reading list. That looks cute. I like my memo card. I stamped it on the top that says important. This is these are my goals for January. I'm gonna make a new one for my main goals for the year, but for now, just for some consistency, I will keep that here. And these I'm not gonna put in. These are like chipboard stickers that came with this kit from Simple Stories. So I will put those back on the sheet that it came in. Put them there for now. And then I'm gonna remove what I have in the pocket on the Vintage Aurora and transfer it over here. This is the journaling card, or the business card from Sterling Ink from the January kit, and it's my absolute favorite. So I'm using it month over month. And then this is a Kate Spade card from one of my many Kate Spade purchases over the years. I kept it because it's my shade of pink. So instead of seeing a black background, I put this behind it so that it's pink. Oh, this pocket's a bit tighter than the other one. There we go, I got it in there. My charm. So if you remember, I put all these charms on one and to have it dangling, and it has for the last month and a half. Actually, I think I even moved into this at the end of December. But anyways, it's been driving me nuts. Every time I put my binder down, it's clanging on my desk and it's loud and it's bothering me. So I am fixing that right now. And how did my husband open this for me when I did that? So I'll just have to do it the hard way.
And the crayon.
Uh-oh, I think I might have to get Ryan to open this because the crown one I can't get off. All right. A little breath, I went up and down 2 flights of stairs. So he did, I was doing it wrong. I was trying to open it from this end. It's actually this end. Anyways, okay, so, whew. that on here. Perfect. I do want my Capricorn charm. So I'm gonna grab, hang on, let me get this off. Well, I got it on, so there has to be a way to get this off. Okay, I'm gonna have to play around with that later. That's annoying. Okay, so what else? I love this leading lady card. So this and the clip are both from Jane's Agenda. And then I had these, which I never used. I thought just in case if I'm out and about and I book an appointment, you know what? It's only 2 sheets of paper. I'll find a place for those. Now, one thing I love about the Vintage Aurora is that you've got the pocket here and then you have this here. I absolutely love that. This one you don't. You only have, you have these pockets and then you have a zipper pocket back here. I definitely need business cards with me. I take my planner with me everywhere, so I need to have cards just in case. Okay, so I definitely want these sticky notes, but I don't think I want to put them in the folder because I don't want to bulk it up. So what I did was with my, if you subscribe to Catherine, her name's Catherine, the owner of Sterling Ink. If you subscribe to her email list or are a part of her Facebook group, you get a freebie every month, which is the calendar. Here's February's just to show you what it looks like. You get this for free, which you can print out on any size, like A5, personal. This is B6, which I trimmed down to fit personal wide. So you get those, but then you also get a template to print on sticky notes. And so that's what this is. This is from January. First time I ever tried it on sticky notes because I just love this pattern so much. So I tried it on various sticky notes. So yeah, so I definitely want to have these in here, but the question is where, because it will add like a bit of a hump and I don't like that. And does it affect, I mean, it does make it a little bit harder, so I am going to take those out. I cannot afford to have any bulk, so I guess they will have to go in the back. Okay. And then just 2 of these can go. I mean, they're a little tall and they're covering up my, I'll leave them there for now. That's it. That is it. I don't think I'm going to put anything in these. Be nice to put a little deco, but I don't know that I really have any deco. But I do want to keep this minimal. I will do something with the pockets. Let's see what I can do there. I have so many of these from years of Cloth and Paper subscription and Jane's Agenda subscription, and I don't know, I may destash them soon because there's so many I'm just not using. And the thing with these, they're so fun, but you put them in a pocket and you can't see what it says. So I could paper clip it on, but I don't want to take away from how beautiful everything is. Although I do like that typewriter font. Yeah, I like that. I love this. Coffee, planners, and work. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just quickly gonna go through this binder. So this is a storage binder from Franklin Planner. And I put all of my inserts, and these are like bookmarks and things from Jane's Agenda, from subscription kits. Like, look how beautiful that is. But that just doesn't suit what I have going on. Okay, so I'm just gonna see if I have a different first page that I want to use. Got those, or I should say first, not first page, but dashboard that I want to use. I love these French script. I haven't used these in a while. They're very romantic. So as I'm filming this, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. So these are very romantic for Valentine's. Let's see what else. I do love the peonies. But you know what? It has to go with this, and this is quite dark. So I probably need something to lighten it up. Yeah, so whatever I do, I think it needs to be white. Do we like this pattern? I haven't used that in a long time. Oh, it's a little bit shorter. A little bit more narrow. Ooh, I haven't used this one in a while. I love that. So this was before, so this was a half letter size, and I cut it down. So I did cut it a little bit taller because this was when they were introducing covers. So it's very thick. Isn't that beautiful? So I don't know how that will affect. It's not bad. I mean, it's not that thick. I do love the floral. Okay, so it's between these two. Here's one of my etched dashboards from Crafty Brina. You need something really dark behind it though. It's really pretty florals, but I think that might be too, I don't know, what do you think? Yeah, it's too light, eh? Well, that's a bummer. I think I want the French script. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Do I want this? Do I want this with that? Or I have these beautiful vintage rose dashboards from Jane's Agenda as well. Do I want to use one of these under there? And it kind of ties in with the rose here. I think I want a pink one. So do I want this single rose? Or I think I want that one. Let's see how that looks. I think I'm gonna stick with it for now, and then I could always take it out if I decide that I want. I mean, I love this, and I love how it says index, like that's kind of vintagey with the newspaper. It's so pretty, but I don't know. I think I'll stick with this for now. And then I had also made these. I kept this out thinking I might put that in, but it doesn't go, so I'm going to put that away. I made some bookmarks, okay? And so then my thought with these were to, like, you can see I have these transparent page flags that I'm using to mark certain sections. So even though this takes me to my 2024 goals, this takes me to the current quarter. So that'll just move as we go. And then I have this one here that takes, it's my CEO section, but it takes me to my stats. And then this one here takes me to my like team meeting notes. So before moving on, like I check off things as they are completed. Ooh, it's not supposed to rip the paper. And then move on to the next. So what I'm thinking of is, what if I were to put holes in this and I would have this marking where I am. But then, you know, I'm just realizing it'll compete with my tabs. So maybe not. Maybe I'll just stick with page flags. And also, I mean, I guess I could do the holes at different parts so that they're not all in the same spot. You know what I mean? Because that, I don't want that either. But I thought that could be fun. So it would just stick out just about there. So I'd have to trim it. And they match all of the dashboards that I made. Oh, and they're just so pretty. You know what? I think I'm gonna put holes in them anyways, because I will use them for that purpose at some point. And let's just see. Let's have some fun, shall we? And I'll cut slits in them so I don't have to open my rings. And you know what, if I don't end up liking this, I can just trim that part off and use it as a bookmark in like books and journals and things. So it's not a huge deal. All right, so okay, so I trimmed too much off so that they're not long enough to be able to see, but you can see two of them. I don't know if you'll be able to because it's so faint, but here is my first one, and then here's my second one. So I just don't have one for this section here. So I looked in my binder to see if I had any with a similar print than what I've used in here, and I have these two, but it looks like this one could be long enough. But it has the holes because I was using it as a bookmark, but I could trim that off. Let's just see, shall we? Okay, so if I have one up at the top, I've got one up here and one down there, so I'm going to need one kind of like there. I like it because, for example, this tab I put on the page that I'm on, right? But when it's closed, I can't always tell. So it usually takes me to the page before because I have it on the other side. So this could be kind of cool. Although I did laminate this on a piece of white vellum, and so it's not as like this. I just laminated with the laminate. I didn't put any vellum behind it, and it's a lot more sturdy. So we'll see. We'll see how long that lasts. Now I have these vellums that I did not laminate because I was thinking that they could just go like in between. Like maybe that could layer over something, you know what I mean? So that's what I was thinking for that. This is the same print as this. And because these are so thin, they will not take up any room at all. And I miss having vellum in my planner. I used to do this a lot. I like that. Okay, so there's one. And then, let's see. You can't, what I like about these with the white, you can't really see through them. So that's all right. So I think those ones are fine. There, I think that's good. I'll put these ones away and use them for something else. All right, shall we do a quick flip? I think, yeah, this is going to be just fine. And I like that this just a tiny bit of overhang, so you barely hear it. It's not like a big clunk. Oh, I just love how compact that looks. All right. Here's my pockets. I will do a new goals one, a new goals card there, but for now, I like how that looks. This I printed out ages ago. I think I got it off of Pinterest and I printed it on my Canon Ivy. Not Canon Ivy. I don't have a Canon Ivy. Selfie. My selfie printer. I like that badassery. So why not put that in there? Okay, so I've got my lace. I don't think I put, you know what? I probably should put my business cards on that side. That would make more sense, more accessible. Because this has the flaps, so it's not as easy to access. There we go. Love it. Okay. Do we like this? I think I'm going to keep it in there for now. I like that. That's very pretty. And then this takes me right to the current quarter. And this is my next tab. Oh, I guess I should take those off. I love it. All right, so the only things I'm going to do is add in my Capricorn charm. I'll find a paper clip and I'll put it in on the side somewhere, but other than that, it's good to go. So this is my setup for the foreseeable future. You know, as much as I've loved this binder, and it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and I love the story behind this binder. It's so special. And it's just classic, right? There's something timeless about brown. But I'm in my pink era right now, and I have not been able to stop thinking about being in a pink binder. When I'm in a pink binder, I want to touch it, pick it up. I want to flip through it. I want to write in it. I just want to do everything in this binder, in a pink binder, whether it's this or my Vintage Aurora, more so than any other color. It's just my happy place. So it was time. It was time. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know if you have any questions at all. And if you are new here, I hope you will consider liking and subscribing for more planner content. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.